the Lord. Praise the Lord. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. I'm so glad and excited to have you here on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's grief devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside, and mourning is what you reveal on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. I'm so grateful, so glad to have you all here as we lead you in another Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today is day 105. We're going to talk about I can make a grief kit. I can make a grief kit. Let's talk about it. As I journey through my grief, I'm finding that certain objects can help me access my grief comfort me when I need a dose of support. There are certain objects that can help me access my grief. There's certain objects that can comfort me when I need a dose of support. Sometimes you just need a dose of support. Sometimes as you navigate through this journey, you want to be able to grab things, hold things, access things that will help you to navigate through certain moments, right? Through certain seasons of your life. I can gather up these objects and place them in a special box or bag. Then, whenever I'm encountering my grief, I can get out my grief kit and readily find what I need. You can collect all of these objects, you can collect all of these items and put them in a special box or bag. You can literally make you a grief kit, right? You can make a grief kit, something that will help you to navigate through the loss, change, and the transition that you are experiencing. Let's go a little bit deeper. Here are a few things that I can put in my grief kit: photos of the person who died in our life together, right? Souvenirs or other mementos, a candle and matches, a journal and a pen, scented oils whose fragrances remind me of the person who died, a beautiful book of poems or short readings. You can put together memorabilia, things that will put you in remembrance of this person. I can already hear somebody saying, that's going to make me cry even worse. I can't do it because it's going to make me want to see them. It's going to make me want to smell them. It's going to make me want to be there. And I just won't be able to do it. And I feel you, right? The grief kit, it may be beautifully beneficial for some, and it may be um, uh, I was going to say terribly terrible. It may not be that beneficial for others, right? It's what works for you. As you navigate through your journey, you kind of discover what works best for you. And this may work for you. This may not work for you. This may be beneficial for you. It may not be beneficial for you. But it's something that you can do, right? A box or a bag full of things, right? Mementos, souvenirs, candle and matches, a journal and pen, scented oils, fragrances remind you of the person who died, a beautiful book of poems, short readings, things that will help you to navigate through your grief. Here's the final thought, y'all. Anytime I want, I can access objects from my grief kit. Anytime I want, I can access objects from my grief kit. You can put together a box, right? For those of you who say, yeah, I can do it. It might, you can put together a box of items that will help you to navigate through your journey, right? I want you to be strategically intentional. Remember, mourning must have movement, mourning requires action. So, whatever you do, whether you put together the box or a bag, or you do something, right, to kind of help you to navigate through the season, understand that it is important that you just continue to move forward, that your mourning has motion, and that you mourn in a very meaningful manner. It's Pastor Corey Allen Casino. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Today is day 105. We're talking about I can make a grief kit. Happy healing to each and every one of you. We're going to continue to move forward and allow God to heal our hearts as we navigate through our journey of grief. I love y'all with the Lord. I'll see y'all soon. If you're coming to the house of God, I would love to see you. 10607 East 56th Street, or you can catch us virtually at 10 a.m. I love you. We out. Let's go.